trust I gave to Quill and Gamora for the dash quarantine zone access
What's going
code.
on, guys? Welcome back to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Story.
So we are back.
Why don't you
on the
go
ship,
bother someone
and
else?
we need to get
I
a
intend
hell of
to.
a lot of cash very quickly. So I guess we're going around looking for cash on the ship.
Open this door! I know you are in there, sentient tree!
So are you?
You cannot hide behind this door forever!
Drax, let it go! Nobody's stashing units!
We shall see!
Thanks for telling him. So, you here to talk, or you just want a gear upgrade?
No, we can talk. We found some stuff we want to talk about. On
You're not still
the last
upset,
mission.
are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles to pay a fine.
Hey, remember that time on Conlar? With the Badoon and that really hot Ascavarian girl?
Yeah, her buddies would have spaced your stupid Humy butt if me and Groot hadn't busted in.
I had things under control, mostly.
Ha! Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
Name one other time you saved me.
Contraxia, Nowhere, Paramitar, Ceres, Contraxia again, Malador...
Okay, so I owe you. Big.
I should have turned you in for Yondu's bounty. Sure as Scott wouldn't be scrounging for units to pay off your Nova girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. But admit it, you like being a Guardian of the Galaxy.
Still on the fence about the brand name, but keeping the Milano as collateral was a pretty smart move.
Never agreed to that.
If you'd rather I turn you in.
Don't worry. I know you put a lot into this team. I'll make it up to you.
You better.
Okay, so talk done. Let me talk again. I do also want to get a gear upgrade.
If you want to make it up to me, find a way to pay this flarkin' fine.
Yeah, we're working. Guys, if you keep leaving the fridge open...
Guys,
Yeah.
don't forget to close the fridge.
Sure thing, Mom Lord. I ain't got no units, but I can upgrade your stuff if you want.
Okay, so let's see what we want to do for upgrades. Shot. Low life buff. See, I think we want to go with the air glide.
And it's done!
Avoiding falling prone, maybe? Sure.
Doing, done!
Anyone else left at 400 tactical scan? Sure, why not?
It's all yours.
Alright, cool.
Oof, got a crick in my back because of that.
So, tactical scan. Scanning an enemy provides clues as to how to defeat them. Time slows down while you're scanning an enemy. Thank you. We're still right outside the quarantine zone. Haven't left there. Oh. So we can put on music, but pretty sure most of this is licensed, so let's not. But I like the fact that it's there.
Peter Quill, order the tree to open this door! I am certain that the rodent has hidden a stash of units within the latrine.
All right. I'll check on him and tell you if he's doing anything weird.
Acceptable.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute? Is that my toothbrush?
What are you doing with that?
Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
What is he doing with a toothbrush? I mean, does he even have...
Any
actual
units I
teeth?
uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
Yeah, he is definitely distrustful of the others. Can we get out of here? Oh, there we go.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
I did.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question?
Yeah, why is she meditating
Okay,
with dolls?
yes. Mostly, I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
Yeah, we saw those when we were snooping around earlier. They weren't staged like that, though.
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and...
Okay, we definitely need some noise cancellation in here, or some insulation of some sort. That's pretty cool. We found that out on the
Gamora,
trail.
I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a bluebird?
It, was Yondu's call sign. He was Bluebird and I was the kid.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udanta, leader of the Ravagers space virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Yeah, why not?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were, and they also weren't. Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Chitauri have these gladiatorial games, and...
You got used to people dying.
Not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, he actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in that snake-infested hellhole, ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket load of units too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager.
And these conversation pieces are pretty damn good. Okay, they do fluff out the universe quite nicely, and I can't wait to see the third movie.
The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many Resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
Could have been worse. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
Bye, Gamora. Anything else cool we found?
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
Yeah, that... Okay, that will...
37 units?
Yeah, whip it off.
We appear to be 6,963 units short.
I was just about to say.
If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly need a plan.
then reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Oh, team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no
Set course for
sacrifice.
the Mocking
I will
Star
sacrifice
system
your head.
and take us to the majestic mountains
yeah,
of God.
Okay, let's listen to Drax
Fin
here.
Fang Foom is the fiercest, most legendary monster in the galaxy. It shatters the bones of all who go after it. The skulls of the greatest hunters are impaled upon its fangs. Well, imagine the glory of such a death.
Our goal isn't death, Drax.
Yeah, we're out here.
Glorious death!
Out of the question.
We're out here to
Well,
make money, dude.
in that case...
You're not selling my stuff.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant!
Oh
You
my
know,
god.
the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. I am Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, God!
Chill, dudes.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great.
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
No, Groot is... I think we should... Let's see if we can sell Rocket. I don't know, this is... He's the more... Yeah, more convincing monster. But Rocket can definitely bring the psycho when he needs to.
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
The point is I think you'd make a fine monster. And we'll definitely need that tactical brain of yours to bust you out once you're in there. But just to be 100% sure, you're definitely okay with this.
Are you kidding? I can't wait to hold this over you.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
Okay, guess we're selling Rocket then.
We're not seriously flying into that.
A They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
Well, this does look pretty bad.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem. Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
Hey, I've seen more uncontrolled crashes.
Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping.
Yeah, that's a long scope. Okay,
Next time, I'm flying.
Monsters do
guys,
not
the
flash.
fridge. Seriously?
Monsters do whatever they want.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
See, was there anything else in here? Because we did kind of get taken out of it.
Hey, Groot. You think I got time to build a sonic umbrella?
Oh, is this the little... Oh yeah,
Come on, it's only gonna take
insert from a cassette.
Shoot, you're right. We ain't
nostalgia.
got no roto adhesive left.
Picture of Mom, picture of the Guardians. I love that Rocket is sort of photobombing that one.
I hope y'all like walking because this is gonna take a while.
Well, you think I'm glad we landed this far from the fortress?
Cheer up, rodent. The rain will be refreshing.
Rain is sky trash.
Oh yeah, we found this as well.
Looks broken. Maybe Rocket can fix it. Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay. Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something. That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it. Actually, hold that thought.
Yeah, maybe he can fix
Yo,
it.
Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check.
Don't need to. Cheap scut like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Oh
Really?
man.
Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding. You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation. They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
So there's hope for us yet. You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was failing Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this. Man, those first few years, do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you. Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us. I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows? If this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or I don't know. It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real. Glad we had this little chat. Awesome. Cool.
Okay.
For the
Unfortunately,
record,
that
I still
cannot
think
be
selling the runt
salvaged.
is a bad idea.
He is not a runt. You've seen him in combat. He's a vicious, cruel, bloodthirsty beast.
Ha!
Yeah,
Now
still
that's a
nothing to do in
tagline
there.
I can endorse.
Lady Hellbender will see the beast beyond your measly appearance.
Anything new in here?
Obviously, if you will. I say Musclehead's right for a change.
No. No clue why we can look at that. Okay. Llama thingy? You got something to say?
I thought you'd be thrilled to finally set foot on Seknarf 9, Drax, but you're awfully composed.
I am endeavoring to contain my enthusiasm. Our mission is of prime importance.
Okay. got
Really?
Anything...
No, you are correct. I am very eager.
Wonder where we put that control unit we found. It said that Rocket might have something to tell us about that.
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
Okay, rude. But then again, we are definitely not as jacked as he
Of course,
is.
it had to be raining.
Yeah, all the furry creatures hate the water.
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof.
I mean, we're gonna do a quick scan to see if we can actually find that control unit. I really want to know what Rocket possibly has to say. Seriously?
Why don't we ever get missions on nice, warm, dry planets? Paramitar did have a nice forest because it was dry.
It's not in here. Could be in... Did we put it in Rocket's room, maybe? Oh yeah, we did.
Why does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could touch that?
We found it, dude.
I don't go into your room and touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a Torg.
I don't snore that loud.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
okay.
guess most of
So
us
what
do.
is this thing anyway? Kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Holy crap. Rocket. How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What, a raccoon?
or not, a raccoon?
You gotta understand. She was afraid
I've seen
of
the
it,
trailer
and
for
the
the
control
third
unit
movie.
made sure
Isn't
we stayed in line, that
She's
I
like
stayed in line.
an otter. Like
that
based on an
sounds-
otter, right?
Awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what
Oh,
I
I
do
really gotta
best.
go see the
I
third
found
movie.
a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Rocket.
Doesn't matter now.
Man, if this is canon,
Past is the past.
I'm not
right?
sure I want to go through
that
the third
thing,
movie. That sounds
just a reminder.
incredibly sad.
What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Oh, Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but...
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to stop the horrible things you're doing? That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting it.
Okay. Then let's shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
I don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you
Hey,
100%
you just-
sure you want to keep it? What if it...
Tell me when, buddy.
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket. For real.
Okay, that was a little heavier than I expected. But now we are all caught up on all the conversations.
So we need units. What about
Freaking
selling that
fridge.
llama beast?
Lady Hellbender would never purchase such a lowly creature.
Not to Lady Hellbender, obviously, but what about the nowhere market?
I'm not sure we'd even get 20 units out of it. Now, if we'd still have my weapon stash, though.
We could have sold the weaponry.
No! If we still had my stash, we could have upgraded the Milano's weapon system and blasted Nova Corps out of the sky!
Doubtful.
Let him dream.
Okay, so tell you what, guys, since this took a little bit longer than I expected, that was a lot of stuff to talk about here. We're going to take a break here, and when we come back, we are going to step out onto Seknarf 9. So, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for the next one. Until then, take care.
I don't know.
Bye.
After we pay this fine, let's see.
He's gonna say...